Happy Christmas.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my chicken biography video for my 200 subscriber special. Sorry it took me so long to do this. I've been, no. She has such a short attention span. So sorry it took me so long to make this because I have been quite busy lately. But without further ado, let's get into this video and you will get to learn all about Patches. Okay, so this is Patches. She is an Isa Brown. I got her, I believe, I got her in 2019 from Rural King. We just did like a giant order. And so Isa Browns are one of the top layer breeds. So she lays 300 eggs a year, and they're big and dark brown and beautiful. And so she lived a pretty good life. We had her for about a year, I think. And yeah, I was in 6th grade. Yeah, so it would have been 2019. I got her in 2019. So then I got home from school one day, and she was one of those chickens that would just free range all the time and go wherever she wanted because I hadn't raised the fence yet, so they'd fly out. And I came home from school one day, and I was sitting at the dining room table, and I heard like all this flapping in the garden down below because our window is up here, then we have like this little dugout garden area kind of thing. And I heard all this flapping, so I look out the window, and there's this baby hawk, like a juvenile. One sec, there might be a hawk outside. Great, all the chickens just fled. Why are they running like that? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, they're fine. So then I heard like all this flapping in the garden, and so I ran outside, and so I looked out the window, and there was this juvenile hawk, and he was sitting on a tomato cage, I think, because we had like tomatoes down there. And you have such a short attention span. I'm gonna be sweeping in here. Oh my gosh. So, and I looked down, and there are just feathers all across the ground, and I'm like, who got eaten now? So I ran outside, and none of the chickens were anywhere down there. And there were hens just like scattered all over the lawn. I looked all over the place. I found them hiding, like flattened against the ground. I found them hiding in leaves, hiding in trees, just like, well, like small trees low. Oh my gosh. She was just making such a mess. And I couldn't find the chicken that got injured. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just look around more. And the last chicken that I found was Patches. And she was in a bush, like a flower bush in the garden. And she was just like lying as still as she possibly could. And her whole neck down, like from her head here to about right here, was just completely bare of feathers. A lot of people have commented like, why does she have this funny ruffle right here? I'm gonna grab the camera so you can see her a bit better. And that's because the skin just like, it sounds really disgusting, I'm sorry, but like the skin just got ripped right off her neck. So it's just all here in a little ruffle now. Okay, so she is like very antsy, but if you can see right here, stop being so crazy, the Patches. Okay, I've captured her. So this ruffle right here was where are all original feathers. Like the first feathers that she had, she's molting a little bit on her head, so she's got some pin feathers there. But this was all right there from the beginning. And then if you can see all these light brown feathers, those are all feathers that were plucked by the hawk. So she's kind of splotchy. This right here, these are the feathers that she originally had, which is why I named her Patches, because she looked really patchy. Now she's twice as patchy because she has like all these different feathers. And then like you can see the color difference from dark brown to light brown. She grew back all these light brown feathers here when the hawk came and just like ripped her up. I'm just gonna film like this now because she is so naughty and impatient. So she's just making a mess on the floor now that I'll have to clean up later. Lovely. But anyway, so I took her, I put her in a kennel. She was just here in our dining room in a little kennel for about a month, I believe. I had gotten like this spray from one of my friends. I don't remember what it was, but it was some kind of chicken medical thing. I don't buy a lot of stuff for my chickens, but she needed something, and my friend's like, oh, well, we have this, try it, it will probably work. So I'm like, okay, I'll try this. So I'd spray it onto her wound every single day. In the meantime, she would get spoiled. I gave her like a ton of fruits and vegetables and food, which is definitely why she's so greedy now. Like, if you ever want Patches to do something, give her food, and she is gonna be your best friend for the rest of her life. So Patches, in the meantime, we bonded really well, and after a month I released her from her kennel because she had gotten the new feathers in and she was perfectly fine. So I put her back outside, and now she is trained to come when called, so I can just go like, Patches, and move my hand like this because she thinks I have food, and she'll just run right up to me, and it's super cute. She'll greet me every day. I'll give her lots of food. I don't give her food a lot because she's become really greedy, but she's also lower on the pecking order as well, so she doesn't get as much food, which is why she loves me, because I give her all the food she wants. So sometimes I've even just put her in a kennel to spoil her because she's just that amazing. And we're pretty good friends now, aren't we, Patches? So, oh my gosh, she's made the biggest mess, Patches. She definitely likes me now because she realizes that I saved her, she realizes that I love her, and she's just the greatest little girl ever now. And whenever I'm having a bad day, I can just go out and call her, and she'll come right up to me, and she's super friendly. She doesn't like to be held unless you have food, which is not exactly good. She's not really a cuddle chicken at all, but she's super friendly and she likes to talk. So this is what's become of my porch now, thanks to Patches. This is the one thing that I don't like about Patches, is she eats so much food and just makes a ton of messes. But you're a lovely little girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. Ah, she shakes her head. Okay, never mind, you're not lovely. I don't like you anymore, Patches. So guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you liked learning about Patches and her little chicken biography. So she's had quite the crazy life. She's definitely very lucky to survive that hawk attack. And if you have any more questions about Patches, ask them in the comments and I will answer them. And if necessary, I will be more than happy to make another video about her. She's my sweet little baby and I'd do anything for you, right? Yeah, she's precious. If you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up. Right, Patches? Thumbs up, wings up. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! And now I've got to clean up this mess. Thank you, Patches. You have cobweb on your beak.